Hi, I'm Tiffany. I came here. I came here Toronto for almost 7 years, and now I'm studying at University of Toronto Media Studies. And this is my last year in Toronto. But however, at the beginning of study here, I want to continue to study and live in Toronto. But now I don't think so. I want to go back to China and live with my parents. Cause for me, my personality is very shy, and it's hard for me to make friends with local people. And when we have a group work, I would like to have the group with the Chinese people, cause we can communicate with them. You use my language. Cause for if I have a group with the local people, I'm worried about that. If I speak or express myself, they cannot understand me. So also it's cause that I cannot go deep with them and even make more friends. My friends in China, they admire my life in Toronto, and they think I'm lucky to can study here and learn more things and make more friends. However, it's not like that. My life is not what I shown on Instagram and WeChat. And for 1 year, I only can spend with my parents for two months. So I this makes me wanna go back to China after I graduate.
Hello everyone, my name is Neil. I'm a Chinese international student. I've been living in Canada for about 4 years. For now I'm living in Toronto. I'm studying photography at OCAD. Before this, I took a 2 years program at Durham College, which is in Nashua, for photography as well. The 2 years at Durham College in Nashua, it was the best 2 years of my life. I made so many friends, I've learned a lot of stuff. After that, I decided there's more things I want to learn, I want to know. And also OCAD, it's the best art school in Canada, I believe. So that's why I applied and I got the offer. Well, at the first, like at the beginning, it wasn't actually my choice. My mom, she made a choice for me. She's like, "Oh, you're going to Canada," so I was like, "Oh, okay." And also about college, she made my decision as well. You're going to college." I was like, "Oh, okay." Didn't know what it was. Yeah. Um, the challenge was when I just came to Canada, I wasn't very good at English. I couldn't speak very well. Um, but fortunately, I made so many friends, and they they didn't care about how terrible I sound. So so my English improved a lot. I really appreciate it. These photographs I took for one of my assignments. It's about my friend. He's a Chinese guy as well. But the thing is, he's. I think we came to Canada at the same time, pretty much around the same time, and uh, and 4 years later, he's still in first year of university because he keeps failing stuffs, courses like that, and he doesn't have many friends. So when I got an assignment, the assignment which is about telling a story, so this guy just immediately jumped in my head. So uh, I took a few photographs of him. Yeah, he's so Chinese, very Chinese. And the problem, I think, his problem, I think, is he'll get scared whenever it comes to speaking English. Uh, so I have like one suggestion or say advice for our international students that you gotta be brave to speak out. It is very important. Uh, the thing is, for me, like I'll be kind of example, I guess. Before I came to Canada, I took IELTS English test. I got 4, which is terrible, which is kind of very bad. And and for now, I got 8, which is quite decent, I guess. Yeah. So I would say just be brave and speak out and try to make some more friends and yeah, and your life will be good. I feel good being in Canada. Yeah.
I moved to Canada in 2010 from China. I was a transfer student from a Chinese university. I studied chemistry for 2 years in Prince Edward Island. I remember when I first came to Canada, it was really, I felt it was really huge in a way that is like really empty. Like there's not that many people on the street. I think just that small town in Prince Edward Island, and then I moved out from there, and then to Toronto in 2013, and I decided to go back to school, so I chose OCAD. When I moved here in Toronto, it was summer. That I remember that summer was super cold. It kind of just like there's sunlight, but you just walk down the street and it just kind of make you feel this chill on your skin. Like I felt like alienated from all the people walking beside me. It kind of feel like I was a ghost somehow. Uh, I think the biggest challenge for me is language barrier. Yeah, when I first came here, I felt like I didn't know how to speak English, and I was kind of intimidated to actually speak to the local people. Um, and also, there's a cultural barrier. Like sometimes you just talk to people and they will talk to you fine, but when they want to ignore you, they will just like talk to each other about all this thing that they grew up watching TV and the kind of TV show they know, and you just like feel like you're like being like you're almost like outside of the conversation, and it felt really like strange in a way, like you can't like you feel like you can't really get in there.
Do you think shy is a bad character for Chinese international students to develop their English?
Uh, yes, I'm not sure it's a bad thing, but because it definitely kind of inhibits how you interact with people. Um, like because you're not confident and you act this shy, and not everybody have the patience for you to just talk to you and baby you are. I don't know.
I'm Jeffrey Shea, Associate Professor in the Integrated Media Department in the Faculty of Art at OCAD University. Well, I have had experience with Chinese international students who are more formal than sort of local students, as you described them, that there's sometimes there's a shyness about speaking up in class or perhaps arguing different positions. And with a lot of international students, where English is a second language, sometimes the language is a bit of an issue. But that's a common struggle for lots of students.
Do you think young people left their family and their home city to study abroad is a good thing to build their personality? Is that a good choice, you think?
Well, when I was young, I was very eager to move away from my family, to live on my own, to experience the world, to stand on my own feet, and to travel and to visit different cultures. So I thought that was good for me. I've encouraged that with my children. But I think for different people, it might not be the best approach. Maybe some people would rather, stay closer to home. I think there's all sorts of different people.
I think the first one will be gray. The second one will be condo. The third one will be winter.
The keywords for me in Toronto is lonely, powerful, and homesick.
Toronto. Busy, fancy, lovely.